NBA season begins tonight inside the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. The 8th time the Heat and the Magic open their season facing each other. Miami, the defending Eastern Conference champions. Orlando, the number 8 seed in the 2020 playoffs. And the 4th time in the last 5 years that a season begins with Miami at Orlando. Our telecast originates from the American Airlines Arena in Miami, and we do hope you enjoy every bounce and basket of the season opener right along with us on Fox Sports Sun. 72-game NBA regular season began last night with a pair of games. Tonight, 13 games on the schedule. 12 will be played, including the Heat and the Magic. And Heat Nation, thank you so very much for starting a brand new season right here with us. And great to say hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another season of Miami Heat basketball alongside the point guard, John Crotty. I'm Eric Reed. Great to be back with you. Jax will join us in the next segment. The last summer, as the number 5 seed, Miami won the conference title and went all the way to the NBA Finals, taking the Lakers to 6 games. From that team, John, 13 players return, including Miami's brand new starting backcourt.
Yeah, I love this starting backcourt, and it's going to start with Tyler Herro. He's become one of Miami's most reliable scorers, a very consistent outside scorer with his ability to catch and shoot or put it down on the floor. He's mixing up his game by getting to the rim now to keep the defense off balance. He's joined by Duncan Robinson, who is basically one of the most premier three-point shooters in the world. He's doing such a good job moving off screens, changing his speeds to be able to get open, and his catch and shoot release is outstanding.
John, tonight's Toyota trend on Miami's deep 5-guard rotation. The 3 reserves all capable of a meaningful role. 34-year-old Goran Dragic will be the first guard off the bench. Then there's 30-year-old Avery Bradley and 25-year-old returner Kendrick Nunn, who started 67 games as a rookie en route to a first-team all-rookie season. Dragic, excellent 6-man turned playoff starter, and Bradley, versatility and on-the-ball defense, something that he does so very well. As for Goran Dragic, he's a playoff hero now. A torn plantar fascia in his foot unplugged him in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Hurt Miami's chances for a championship even more. But he's healthy again, and he's ready to begin his 13th season in the league and his 7th with the Heat. John, Miami not only deep in the backcourt, they are deep up front in talent and in leadership, and that, of course, all begins with a couple of B's that get A's, Bam and Butler.
Very well said. I love what Jimmy Butler brings to the team in terms of his scoring and his reliability there. Really gets to the basket well. He's got that mid-range game, but very physical, hard driver. Gets to the free throw line, drawing contact, over 9 free throw attempts a game, and has become one of the best distributors at 6 assists game, just like Bam Adebayo is. Bam, lively, athletic on both ends of the floor, great pressure on the rim as a finisher, puts it down on the floor well against bigger, stronger players, and is continuing to develop this mid-range game, which I think we'll see a lot more of this season.
And here comes the depth. Olynyk, Leonard, Harkless, Iguodala, Akpala, and Achua, the next wave of Heat frontcourt players who will contribute. By the way, Harkless, the 9-year veteran out of St. John's University in New York, he will started both preseason games, and he will make his regular season debut as a starter for Miami. Of course, John, when you face and there's Mo Harkless, spent his first 3 seasons as a Magic forward. Split last year between the Clippers and the Knicks. Tonight will be start number 326 of his career. And even though he had a lackluster preseason with foul trouble, experience matters. That's why he'll open the season as a starter in Miami's front court. John, when you take on the Orlando Magic and then you got New Orleans coming up next, that means you are going at 2 of the league's better front court duos. And that starts tonight with Vucevic and Gordon and how you match up against their 2 fine bigs.
Yeah, really critical how physical you can be with them. Nick Vucevic is a beast. He can really score both inside and outside. He was an all-star in 2019. He's their leading scorer. He can score on the block. Very polished with his hook shot and turnaround jumper, but can go out beyond the three-point line and make shots there, too. So really have to be mobile against him defensively. And Aaron Gordon is just a premier athlete. Runs the floor for pitch-aheads and bust-outs where he can finish on the break. Very lively as a catch-and-shoot driver. Gets on top of the rim. One of the premier dunkers in the league. Very active. Can get streaky beyond the arc.
And you're looking at 22-year-old Markelle Fultz. Remember him? First pick in the 2017 draft by the 76ers. 2 injury-plagued seasons with them. This is his 4th year in the league, his 2nd with the Magic. He did average 12 points a game with Orlando last year. Just recently agreed to a 3-year, $50 million contract extension. Had a good preseason. Clearly, the Orlando Magic believing in Fultz. And Miami following their fearless leader in Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy was something else. Nearly averaged a triple-double with 26 points a game in October in the NBA Finals against the Lakers. He was epic. Tonight, the mission begins anew, but the goal and the leader remain the same.
That's good. You saw that there? 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra!
The climate has changed in Miami. Jimmy Butler to the left.
So far, it's been a perfect marriage. Culture fit with Jimmy Butler in Miami.
Get those squats in.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work for an organization like this one, for this city.
Jimmy Butler has a motor that just doesn't stop.
Miami Heat, one of the surprises of the season. Butler, an unselfish all-star.
Every time that I step onto the floor, I'm being a fierce competitor. Clock in at 3:30. I like to get it in. I like to pride myself on that I work.
One of the hardest workers in the league, Jimmy Butler. Well, you earn the love when you play as hard as Jimmy Butler does.
Pressure to make diamonds the best fight. That's it, who we are.
After Midnight with the Miami Heat is driven by your South Florida Honda dealers. Get a great deal on a new Honda Accord today. Find a dealer at sfhondadealers.com.
Here we go!
Where else can you get this type of drama?
Where else does history hang from the rafters? Where else is your own city home to your biggest rivals?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on?
Where else is history? Still in the making.
Oh, my goodness!
Where else?